Good afternoon, JPeck with Miller Real Estate coming to you from my home office in beautiful Berry County. Wanted to give you a quick update on how real estate has been affected with the COVID-19 crisis and the lockdown going into week 2 here by Governor Whitmore. So, first of all, we as real estate agents have been deemed non-essential. What that means is nothing is face-to-face. So we are not completing showings, we are not holding open houses, we are not meeting with you in person to either discuss an offer, make an offer, or look at your home to potentially list it. Anything face-to-face is not allowed at this time. There are, however, some essential processes of the real estate transaction that are continuing, and there's really 4 key players that have been deemed essential. First off, lenders. They are part of the financial industry, and obviously, as such, they are completing pre-approval letters for buyers that are interested in purchasing, and also completing transactions in those cases that have some type of a loan in place. Along with that, and working hand in hand, the appraisal, those are considered essential and still continuing. So appraisers are out completing appraisals. Thirdly, inspections. So really any inspection as a part of the home buying process has been deemed essential. So home inspections, utility inspections, well and septic inspections, really there's a plethora of inspections. Those have all been deemed essential. And then the title company, they are completing the transaction, preparing title work, the title policy, and then actually completing the closing. Even though those 4 key players are considered essential, there are potential processes that are not. So a lot of times with a home inspection, the buyer, along with myself as your real estate agent, would attend that home inspection. That is not allowed. Only the inspector is attending the inspection. So even though these 4 key players have been deemed essential, there are in some instances sellers and buyers that are saying, look, we're not comfortable with them being in the home, or we're not comfortable being out of the process, so we are getting creative with extending those timelines until this release of the government order to shelter in place. So there are some creative options there. So in general, if you're looking at selling at this time, my personal opinion is that you hold steady. The activity is just not prevalent. Buyers are not showing homes. And I don't know about you, but myself, I would be less likely to make an offer on a home at this time unless I could actually be present in the actual property. So as far as selling, what I'm recommending is that you hold tight. Now that doesn't mean that we still cannot meet, whether it's in video, by phone call, email, text, whatever the case may be, discuss what Miller Real Estate brings to the table and our advantages in working with us, discuss marketing strategy, and discuss getting things going once this release is done and we can actually meet in person. So as far as right now, selling is kind of on hold. Now there are certain circumstances where you may absolutely need to sell, and we have gotten creative in that regard, and that involves a lot of your help. So if you yourself or someone living in your home has access to obviously the internet, but more importantly a cell phone to take video, pictures, we can use those things to not only list the home, but also complete a market analysis based on a potential video walkthrough of that property. As far as buying, that process can still continue, again, because lenders are essential. You can get a pre-approval letter. We can then work with you and set up a buyer consultation and talk about the processes, talk about working with myself and Miller Real Estate, and then we can obviously set up a search for you. Now, obviously, there aren't going to be as many listings hitting the market, but you'll be able to see what's out there currently. And if there isn't some type of video and you like what you see based on some photos, we're working with our sellers and potentially another agent's seller to get a walkthrough video of that home, so you could potentially make an offer on that. And then at that point, we're getting creative again with either extending the inspection time frame or writing in a contingency that allows you to view the home at a later date. So overall, how is the real estate market? It is doing well. Rates are still low. There is still a lack of inventory, so we are still considered a seller's market. And from what we're seeing based on this, it's a temporary lull in activity. Yes, there will be lasting effects to the economy and potentially some homes here for the next month, several months, or several quarters. However, the recession that we're potentially feeling does not always equal a housing crisis. So stay tuned. Watch my Facebook page. I will be sharing some info based on some information from Miller Real Estate's Facebook page. And we'll be looking back at the previous 5 recessions in the economy and comparing how those unfolded based on the current situation here with COVID-19. So I want to thank you for your trust in me and Miller Real Estate, and we want our current clients and future clients to know that you are essential to us and we want to be essential to you. So please reach out either by phone, by Facebook, by message, whatever the case may be. Reach me. My cell phone number 269-760-4965. I do also accept Facebook messages if that's easiest for you, or email, which you'll be able to find here. Any questions, make sure to reach out to us. We'll talk to you soon.